Hey YouTube, Pleated Pants here. We're starting a new series here on the YouTube channel. Every week I'm going to play a round at the TGC Tours Challenge Circuit course ahead of next week's event. It will allow me to get a little practice, it will let you see the course in advance, and hopefully I'll be able to give you some ideas about how to play, what I'm thinking about, what I see on the course, and let you see how I think through the game. If you're not familiar with the TGC Tours, it's an awesome online society. It has its own website, it has flighted tournaments, and if you're ever around Twitch, I'm sure that you will see people saying that they're playing their TGC Tour rounds. Find out more in the description below. I think that you'll really like this society. Well, you know what? I'm done talking. Let's watch golf, and I hope you enjoyed this new series. All right, so we start out here with a fun little risky shot with this wind to be able to, oh God, we just got to kind of got to thread it here. Let's see if I have, okay, well, let's see what happens. Start with a fast, only 98 power. And we just missed. All right, so we have an 80%er here. So we have to add 32. So 32 to 63 is a 95. What's the, okay, that's pretty normal. So let's do this. And maybe just a tad bit up here. All right, good swing. I need one big bounce. All right, stays up there on the top shelf, I think. Got a chance at Birdrow. Yeah, if I remember right, the greens on this course weren't all that difficult, or maybe it's just that the first couple greens weren't all that difficult. 170 is the default speed, so that's nice. I know a lot of people like faster greens, but I definitely don't mind 170s. That was a nice putt. Another tricky little drive because you can't really, that would be way too far away. Worst case scenario, it bounces into the bunker.
This could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly. Quite the elevated green here. Might want to give your club selection a second look.
All right, so this is only a light rough. It doesn't do much. It's 95%. We got a big uphill, so it is playing 13 up. So 53 to 66, and then a little bit more than that. Probably playing in the mid 70s. Yep, Odin, I should be in the PGA directory now. I think I changed that. Let's make sure. Oh no, it didn't change.
Nothing wrong with
All right, I'll take that.
close. Okay, time to finish this one off.
So with this being the first of the sort of playthroughs that I'm doing this week, what do you all want to see in these playthroughs? Anything specific? I'm asking that to the Twitch people and the YouTube people. That's what I got to work on. You know, I was watching TFR play earlier today, and he has such a better blue line. Like, I'm just all over the
Nice
place.
shot. That'll do. 25 feet from the cup. Oh, it could be.
There we
Yes.
go.
Yes.
Hey, Eclipse, how are you doing tonight, buddy?
Hole number 4.
Ooh, yeah. Risk or reward. There's nothing on the right side. There's a lot of pain and suffering to the left. That's hard to get to. So is this one that we should go for? There's just a straight 100% driver. I wish it doesn't end up hitting the bunker. That's the right bailout, to be honest. But I wish I would have seen how much that would have actually bounced to see if it would actually bounce through the green or if it was okay at that. Those are the things that I like to think about when I'm doing practice rounds. 15. This needs to be about a 70%er. Yep, 68 works perfect.
Wonderfully played sand shot.
Yeah,
That's
Zach, you're
pretty
absolutely right. That was the place you had to miss,
birdie,
right?
If you want to drop this in the hole. Boom, you drop that under par. You got a headwind to deal with on this hole.
All right, par 5. The closest you can get to the hole is always a straight line. We're obviously not hitting it there. So that means the closest that we can get is right here. Now, the question is if that's a good angle. Back in the old Pleated Pants patented pull days, this would be a perfect angle because we could take that second shot, we could aim it out over that right bunker, and we could just sling it in. I think it's still the right shot here. Especially when you hit it perfect.
Drive's looking good.
Yeah, so Eclipse, it was really weird with that clip is that... All right, driver off the deck. Let's see how dumb this is. If I remember right, when I played this before, I kind of lived over here when I did the driver off the deck, and it's kind of dumb. But you know what? That's the practice rounds for. To see if you can do it.
Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take
Red
the drive off
fast.
the fairway and be on your
Okay. That works. That's safe.
We'll have that.
All right, for Eagle. So with all of this, this is just about, I think, oh no, with that uphill lie, I think I just want to hit this straight. Just default 101. Perfect. Yeah, see chat. Like, I think it's just a 3-wood. I think that's a driver 3-wood. Unless you have wind in at your back. And then it might be one that you could legitimately go for in 2. But I think this is a 3-shot hole if the wind's in our face like it was here.
Bring your score down to 300. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here.
Wow. If the wind's at our back, I wonder if you could make that. It would be close. That's a good swing. All right, we'll take that.
Work for you. Okay. Second shot on the
Pitch.
6th.
So it's a little uphill. Wind's a little into our face. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Let's see if we judge it right. Not bad. Did I disable host alerts? Mingo?
Appears to be online.
Mingo!
For your 4th birdie
Oh
of
no,
the
it's just a
day.
birdie.
Par for the day. on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right.
This is tough. That doesn't get there. This is too much because we're worried right here about this red slope down. So what we're going to have to try to do is we're going to have to try to throw it up a little higher and throw a little spin on it. Let it ride the wind. And hopefully hit softly. Not enough. Not enough uphill, but all right, that works.
Well, that approach kind of missed.
Oh, wow. I got lucky there.
Drop this and save that par.
Okay, yeah, so these greens aren't that crazy.
This one's on a good line.
There we go.
Nice putt. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th.
All right. So with a side hill wind, I think we can't cut it a ton. I think if I remember right, we were cutting this a lot with different wind. We're going to put it about right here. I have not Eclipse. Okay, like, so that's good to know, especially because we won't have this thing, the specifics of it on when we play TGC. They don't allow that 293 24 up, so what we have to know that plays just a little bit higher.
That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it.
Ooh, that's a all right, that's also a driver 3-wood, because that is too risky of a shot, and then you're still stuck with this kind of like not perfect distanced splash shot. We'll take that.
And here we go, potential birdie. Nice.
All right, so the par 5s are birdieable but not eagleable on the front 9. Getting to 10 under on any course is good. Okay, so that's third. That is wind's into our face. I think if wind was at our back, we could go over this, but I think what we have to do here is we got to aim over here.
Hopefully this will nestle itself nicely in the fairway.
Eclipse, put information about it in the Discord, and we'll look at it. Like, I'll want to play it first. You know what? With that downhill like that, can we just nuke? Can I just nuke a lob wedge and get it there? One big bounce and stop? I think I can. Nope. Nope. That doesn't do that at all. Okay.
That didn't hit the mark, did it? Okay, third shot.
This 12 usually, or 8 usually went 12. Rolls out to 16, 17, 18.
Okay, here's a power putt.
This breaks 3 different ways.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Putt here.
All right, well, that was
And
disappointing bogey.
We're under par. See what you can do here on the 10th hole.
Uh-oh, first slow of the round. And we got away with it. Whew.
Well, that'll happen. Setting up here in the deep stuff.
82%. So the first thing we need to do is we need to add 16. Add another 6. 22. Maybe closer to 25. So this plays 60. So I can do that. And potentially hit it short. Or I could do this. Do that and that. Play it out here. So I know most people on the Twitch stream will know this already, but what you're hearing me do there is just some like quick mental math to add in the elevation, the lie, and the wind into play. It's something that when the game first released, we went over all the time. It's something we don't go over a ton anymore. If you are new to the game and don't know it, give me a, just ask the question. All right, I remember this. I remember that we attempted to skirt these trees every time, and we did it a couple times. Uh-oh, fast is not good. Oh, maybe we'll get lucky.
I'm sure you didn't plan that one.
It hit one little branch, I think, and kept us from being on the green. But that's where you got to swing it with how this, everything falls off left to right. Oh my Lord, we're not hitting a chip, but I really don't want to hit a splash either. Oh, it's way downhill when it hits. I think we got to get this about 80%. Or 72. Yep, that's what I actually meant. I wanted to say 72. I rounded up to 80.
Birdie putt coming up here. Nice work. That's birdie.
Okay, we got wind at our back. Let's do this. This will be fun. You know what? And what's the worst that could happen? We hit a rock and it bounces us somewhere fun. All right. Channel my friend Snacks Monster. If you want to know what I mean there, you need to check out the Pleated Pants tailor-made top 10 for this week on the YouTube page.
Okay, about 105 left to go.
I think this is a full shot. Yep, it is. So 17 uphill, we need to add 5 or 6. Then the wind is at our back. That'll play a full 8. So I think a normal lob wedge is perfect. Slow. Uh-oh. Oh, it still technically kind of gets there. I think that would have been fine if it would have been perfect.
All right, let's get this out of the first cut and start putting.
All right. That's
a nice chip. Well done.
That was judged okay.
Putts left to save par.
There we go. Ho-hum par. All right, so what I'm seeing so far, unless the TGC conditions are substantially harder than normal, that there's going to be low scores. Like, you're going to be seeing, 12, 13 unders from the leaders in CCA and B. Because at least these first round pins don't seem all that difficult.
Do nicely.
Like, just look at that.
20 feet to the cup.
You know, these are ones that I don't make, but, you know, the really good players that are challenging to win the events, they make these like it's the back of their hand.
Ugh. Okay, this one is for the
Oh,
par.
easy par, though.
Well, that
2 par 5s coming in. That's something that I always think about, is where your scoring holes are.
hole number 14 at us.
Most of the time, your scoring holes are not par 3s and they're par 5s.
Silky swing.
And so I always think that if you can just get through the par 3s, then you're in good shape. And then you score the par 5s.
Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin.
All right, so this play is about the number. Man, all of these have the little shelf here that can reject you. The only thing that makes some of these pins tricky. Oh, this could be good. I might have aligned all my swing flaws. Not bad.
That's safe. And here's a 13-footer.
I swing with the right analog stick.
It's getting there.
Boom.
Nice job. That's it.
I think most people that came to this game from MLB, like me, end up are also right sticks swingers.
Great swing.
All right. That's a good swing because that gives us the... Oh, wow.
Here on the 15th.
All right. This one's another one of those. I don't think this is the right shot, but we're going to try it anyway, just to see what happens, because if it does get a good, like, big forward bounce, it could roll back there. But this will have to be close to perfect.
You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf.
And see, that's what happens when you slow it.
Oh man, that's wet.
Yeah, and then where that ended up, that's just not worth it. Not worth it.
Setting up for your 4th stroke here.
That's going to help me when you come and play in the actual tournament, because I'm going to know better than that.
This one might be a bit too much.
Oh yeah, bit too much.
You're gonna like that, won't you? 7-foot putt coming up. Looking good.
Whew,
Nice
just snuck it in
play.
there. This is the CC course next week, and so I'm ready to play it. I was talking to the stream when we first started. I'm playing golf 2 nights a week from now on. I'm going to play golf on Wednesday, and I'm going to play golf on Friday.
We've got about 130 yards to go here.
All right, there's where you don't want to be.
Come on.
We were on the fast side of perfect because we didn't want to be down there, and then it didn't fly. Just a minute. Downhill. That's 2, there's 3. Oh man, it broke way more than I thought. But you know what? I like when I get my downhill putts that close.
Par.
Oh, umpire.
Okay, let's head to the next.
So, you know, I'm 7 under right now with 2 to play with the hazard. And yeah, like I think this will be a 10 under. My goal is going to be 10 under every round, unless they do something, they change the conditions from default fairly dramatically.
Heading for the green. That's gonna work just fine on the approach. Here's what you're dealing with for a birdie.
Oh, I hit it. Oh, look at that blue line. I didn't hit it through the break. I just hit a bad putt. All right, ho umpire.
That will go.
7 under for the round.
And let's bring this thing home now on the 18th tee. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power.
All right, so can we get to this one and 2? All of the par 5s so far have not been reachable in 2 unless you did something kind of silly. This one is, though. Even with the default here being a little bit into your face. Just need one big bounce. Ooh, wow. I thought that would carry a little bit better than that.
Okay, here's a 5-footer. And there you have it, the putt drop.
Okay, so I shot 7 under. Let's take a look at the scorecard real quick. Because I don't think that I played terrible, but I also didn't play super good.
Fun with you today.
So
We'll see you real soon.
1 bogey, and then another par on a par 5 that I had a water hazard because I was seeing if we could go for it in 2 or not. The answer is no. Yeah, like my thought is that if you have your tempo going, which I think you're going to need to because the drives are a little bit tight on this course, and I like that. I think that that's something that we do now that we're playing pro, that you can play a little bit tighter of a course. And yeah, so have good tempo. The greens don't look super hard. Be on the right platform of the greens and you'll be okay. And I think that we're going to see low scores. Like there will be, you know, in CCA or CCB, we're going to see something in the high 40s, probably be in contention. So get ready to shoot 12, 13 under to be in contention. I'm going to try to shoot 10 under every single time, make a cut. And, that's what we'll be doing on Wednesday.